Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. This is Julie's tarot reading. I'm getting a reading today for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, male and female, and it's going to be a love reading. We're at the 6th of July, so this should take you through to the end of July. I felt the need to get some wisdom oracle for you. I've just been feeling a great deal of happiness within my solar plexus as I was meditating on the reading. I just feel like there's so much happiness coming in. A major cycle is closing out now. This is a karmic cycle that's taken a very long time. It's been a lot of lessons. There's a lot of your time and energy has been invested in letting something go. Could have been a karmic relationship. Let's have a look and see what comes out for you. A couple of wisdom oracle for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising. Okay, so you got TikTok. This is about time. And it does, I mean, for me, that card is a 3. Threes are usually about challenges and hurdles, also about waiting, but in tarot, that is. But with this card, I believe it's saying to you, you don't need to rush anything. You have all the time in the world, even though you might feel there's time to, you've got to rush. This card is saying you don't, you know, nothing's going to pass you by that's meant for you. Okay, let's see if we can get one more, please. Oh, okay. What did we get? Oh, wow. You got happy, happy. I don't know what that is. That's the first time that's ever come out. A couple of things that did come to mind there was mending. That did flip over. What else flipped over? But I won't take them. And what was the other one? Come to the edge. We'll take a very, very brief look at those, but let's look at TikTok 30. I just want to give you a little bit more info in case there's anything I'm not telling you here. Of course, 32. Sorry guys, just give me 1 second. All right. Okay, so this is exactly what I was feeling. Have you been feeling as if the clock is ticking and gotten a little nervous that your dreams are taking too long to manifest? There's nothing to fear. You'll never run out of time for the important things. The miracles that are yours and yours alone can't be missed. Isn't that amazing? That's what I was feeling like. You were maybe panicking a little bit. You're running out of time. Where's my love? You know, where's this new job and all the rest of it? Let me have a quick look at mending, because I still feel like you're just really at the very end of a cycle, and I feel like June, July, that cycle's going to finally close. Whether you seek the justice that you've been, whether you get the justice you've been seeking, I'm not sure. But even if you don't, it doesn't matter. It's your next phase is on its way. Closure. They keep saying closure to me. So let's have a look at 36 for you. Just very quickly want to see what that's about. Okay, so the come to the edge flipped over. That's 36. That's 3 and 6 is 9 in numerology. And it says the essential meaning is courage, taking a leap of faith, overcoming fear and accepting a risk. And let's have a quick look at the mending. It would have to be right at the end of the book, won't it? 52. Okay, so this other card that fell out, that was, well, it didn't fall out, it flipped over, was mending. And the essential meaning for that is forgiveness, making amends, healing after an argument. So that was what I was feeling at the top of the reading, that there's something you're anxious about. Either you feel somebody else is running out of time or you're running out of time for somebody to make amends. And I did feel something about justice. I'm hearing that it doesn't matter when this apology comes in, if that's what you're waiting for, if that's your story, it will come when it's supposed to come. But I feel when it does come, it's too late. You've already, excuse me, closed the door and moved on to your happiness. I'm going to look at 26, which is happy, happy. I've never seen that card come out in all the time I've had this deck. So that's purely a message for you. I'll read you a little bit about that. Essential meaning is joy and contentment, a sense of fulfillment, a feeling that all is well. Your desires are effortlessly fulfilled now. Find joy in the present moment, whatever is happening. Be satisfied with things as they are. So again, with this TikTok, don't rush anything. It's going to come in at the time it's supposed to. You've got time. Nothing's going to pass you by that's meant to be for you. In other words, stop clock watching. Stop hanging on to time frames. That's what they're saying. Your joy is destined for you, and it is coming in. So just a couple of oracles for you there for July. They want you to be silly and lighten up. They also want you to take pride in your accomplishments. I mean, you've come a long way. You've done an awful lot of work. Excuse me. And they want you to honour that. I think I said this in your last reading. I'm feeling like it should be this deck. Okay. Let's get a little bit of tarot. You've got the Death on the bottom. You know that death is about ending of a cycle, shedding a skin, a persona, like when somebody single becomes married, that's the end of one cycle of their life. Not quite like the Wheel of Fortune, but it kind of is, because it is a chapter that closes. It's a transition, a transmutation. Let's have a look at TikTok, please, Spirit, for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising for the rest of July. You've got the Nine of Wands. This is somebody that's someone that's tired, that's fought a lot of battles. They've been through a lot. They're wounded. They're one step away. I mean, nines are about closure, so they're one step away from the end. This final step, I feel like can't be rushed, because it is a transition, it is a closure, and it needs to happen in its own time. And basically, when you're ready, I just heard somebody out there might be thinking, but I should be over this by now. I should be over this by now. Why am I still thinking about this? It's your way of processing any hurt or disappointment. One more for the Nine of Wands, please, Spirit. What else do we? And we got the Death. So the time is coming when you will go through this transition, if you're not already there. I feel it is literally imminent, because excuse me, when I was meditating on your reading, I felt so much happiness in my solar plexus, and there it is. Like I said, that's never come out before. Let's get a bit more. Oops, for the Nine of Wands, you got the Sun. So after this period of, something else flipped over in the deck as well. Could be a fire sign that you were overthinking about. Doesn't have to be. Sometimes they flip over in the deck. There's just a little message. Tell me about the Death card. Three of Pentacles. This is somebody who's rebuilding. Could be with somebody else, or it may be on your own. Doesn't matter. Anything else, please? Tell me about the Sun, please, Spirit. Is this about... I feel like this is your own personal journey. Anything else, please? What's coming in July that's going to bring out the Sun? You know, the Sun is the most positive card in the deck. And it is one that it does bring an awful lot of joy and positivity. Oops. Two of Swords. So I feel like the Two of Swords, this is making decisions. So it could be that now you've fought all these battles, you're knackered, basically, and you're just resting at the time, for the time being. It may be that you've come... This is why I think TikTok has come out, because it's asking you not to rush a decision. Take your time. If there's still something you're processing, that's fine. You're not going to run out of time to go where you're meant to go or get what you're meant to get. They're asking you not to clock watch. It's your process and it takes time. But Nine of Wands also, remember, is about courage and determination to move on. So I feel like you're in a process of making a decision. Could be to let something go. But when you do make that decision, you've got so much happiness coming in, so much positivity. It also gives you this rebirth, and this rebirth indicates that you will be rebuilding. You'll be rebuilding your life. Whatever has happened in the past that's brought you to the Nine of Wands, you're almost over it. And I feel like July is a really good time to, oh wow, really good time to start this new journey. And in saying that, these are the three cards that fell out. The Eight of Cups. You're walking away from something that's not emotionally fulfilling, and I feel like that's been the rub. That's what the decision is. Shall I wait? But they're running out of time. They should have come back by now. If it is about a person, you've got the Eight of Wands, positive movement forward, really strong positive energy which goes alongside the Sun. And then you've got the Fool under the death and the rebuilding of your life. Wow, Pisces. It's about bloody time, really, because I think Pisces has had a really rough go of this the last couple of years. I want to say 4 years. Let's see what's coming in now after July. Got the Ace of Cups. I knew it. I know there's new love coming in for you. This is something that's going to be very long term, very stable, very happy. Fit like a glove is what my guys have just said. Oh, not that many, please. Male or female? Anything else for this Ace of Cups? I feel like you've waited a long time for this. It's almost like you were determined that you were you will wait for the right one. Tell me about this person, please, Spirit. Ace of Swords. Strong communication, and I feel like you'll be asking for what you want, your needs. Pisces are usually very very go with the flow. They don't really advertise what they're looking for. They generally sometimes stay silent when really they're not very happy about something. I feel like you've invested a lot of time in your healing and your growth, and now the reward is new love is coming in. I also feel that this is going to be a very honest love. Whoever you're going to be connecting with in the future, you may go through this transition through July, and then I feel like as of August you may well meet somebody new. Someone's just going to come in. It's going to be a gift from the universe because you've earned this. And what did I just say? Justice. Oh God, I'm dropping them all over the floor. And also you've got the Ten of Cups. So it feels like to me, this new love's coming in. The communication between you both is very strong, very clear. I feel like this is somebody you could talk to on a whole new level. Pisces like to connect to people on a deeper level, not just surface about, you know, what people have bought today and, you know, something that happened at work today. They like the deep conversations, really connecting deeply with somebody. And I think it's hard. I'm a Pisces, and I find it hard to find people that are not superficial. Dare I say that? I know loads of lovely people, but there's very few I can connect to on a very soul deep level. This person you will be able to. I hope so, because I've been waiting a while for somebody nice to come in. You got the Devil and the Empress. You're never going back to that. And I think you have had toxic relationships in the past, maybe codependent. There could have been a habit that you've overcome. This person that's coming in is your Ten of Cups. If I show you this card, how beautiful is this card? So Seven of Pentacles is about investing, but it's also about standing back and summing up, and it's also about waiting. So you've been waiting for this love. This person they're very clear about what they want. They've had their crap, their share of crap as well. You'll know where you stand with this person, and this person can make you very happy. Give me some more on the Justice, please, Spirit. Oh crap. I hate that. Just bear with me 1 second. Okay, so this person is an Empress or an Emperor. Pay no mind to the gender in tarot. If you're a male, it's a female, obviously vice versa. I feel like the Justice is that this person is open and honest. They're They don't lie. If they, you know, if they say they're going to do something, they're going to do it. You get the Six of Wands, success. This is an extremely successful relationship that's coming in. And you got the Two of Cups. Wow. How much more could you ask for? I knew this was going to be a love reading. I think the last reading I did on TikTok for you was a spiritual reading. And I felt that was in connection to this when I think back on the reading. I don't always remember what I say during readings. I do quite a lot of them and a lot of private readings. So I do feel this is this past bit, or even if you're still going through this, have hope that you will make the decision. There is positive energy coming in. You will feel happiness in your solar plexus again. It's time to shed that old persona, the old you, the one that gives too much, that allows their boundaries to be crossed, that person that's always there for a friend but nobody's there for you. All of that's got to go. It's going, because it's like you're standing up for yourself now and you're going after what you want. Tell me about the Fool, please, Spirit. Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands, I said you're one step from the 10. The 9 is literally closure at the precipice. The 10 is done. You are done, Pisces. You are not accepting anything that does not align with you, that does not serve you, does not give to you. With the Eight of Cups, anything that's emotionally not satisfying or not filling your, filling your boat, you're walking away from this. You're done with people that are superficial and just take. And I feel like you've had a lot of takers in your life. Look, Queen of Swords. This lady is formidable. It's almost like you've bossed up. It's almost like you've taken your power back, and you don't care if people don't agree with what you're doing, or that you don't care if somebody doesn't like you or the path you're going on. This is your life and you're taking your power back. This lady you can see here is holding a sword up. It's almost as if to say, this lady's very fair, she's honest, she's open, she welcomes the truth, and she will give the truth. And I feel like you've come out of a shell. You just showed me a shell. You've come out of a shell of hiding your light and hiding your thoughts. You're an intelligent person. And it's time for you to show that to the world. I feel like because you've almost stepped into your power, you're owning your power, you are attracting like-minded people that are on your path. Seven of Swords in the upright can mean a deception, but you're not having that anymore. But it's also about trusting yourself. Yes, give me one more on that, please, Spirit. Let me just check. Ace of Pentacles. Trusting that you can have a new beginning. You're cutting out anybody that's basically lied to you or manipulated you. Where in the past you may have forgiven them, these days or going forward, you're not going to be so forgiving. You'll just be like, you're just wasting my time, bugger off. You got the King of Cups. I feel like the person coming in could be a water sign, or this is just the energy they're embodying. Ten of Swords. You are not accepting anything that is not aligning with you. This is somebody that's very emotionally mature. This could also be you, but it could also be someone that's coming in. And you've got the Queen of Pentacles. You are embodying a lot of the queens, the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles. These are people that are grounded. An energy that's grounded, looks after their family, takes care of their finances. They work consistently hard. They're emotionally intelligent. They don't put up with any crap from anybody. All these past things that you've been going through, you're done. You've got the Ten of Wands, Ten of Swords. Mentally, you are out of there. And about time, Pisces. Because you have this brand new... You are now building a life with people that are worthy to be in it. I'm going to take that King of Cups back and I'm going to put him back in. And I'm going to see if this is the person that's coming out for you. Could be another water sign or just somebody that's emotionally intelligent. You've got the Tower. This new love may come in very unexpectedly. It just said everyday life, just going about your business. Page of Cups could start off as a friendship. I don't know why they just said to create creativity. Could be something you're doing. Could be something that you're trying to create. Could be a course. You could just be in a very sociable area with other people, and that's where you meet them. When is this person coming in? Magician, yeah. So you could be calling this person in. You could be manifesting in people that are on the same energetic path as you. And you've got the Emperor. So somebody that's very much in control. They can be a control freak. But I feel like this is you. You are in control of what comes into your life and what doesn't. Okay, so let me ask, who is this person coming in? What sort of energy are they giving, Pisces, please? Hierophant. Somebody who's could be psychic. They could be very intuitive. They're very somebody who's very committed. Somebody that has a lot of wisdom, and I feel that's spiritual wisdom as well as daily life wisdom, emotional wisdom. For those that resonate with religion, they could be religious. High Priestess. Wow. High Priestess and the Hierophant, this is like the Pope and Popess, if you like. They are so in line with their, not just spiritual, emotional, everyday workings of life. They are literally a match. I've never seen the Hierophant and High Priestess come out together. Not for Pisces anyway. So let's get some closing messages for you. They're saying something about, my guides are saying something about independence. So if you have reached a place of independence and you're not sure if you want to give that up, you're not going to have to. This person that's coming in is not somebody who's jealous and wants you to give up all your friends and free time. They're not like that. Oh, on bottom of the deck, the Fool again. Wow. This is such a brilliant chapter. After a period of illusion and confusion, not seeing things clearly, you now have the Fool coming in. Give me two outcome cards for TikTok, please, Spirit. And then we're going to close the reading. So you've got the Three of Wands in reverse. So no more waiting. No more waiting. You can push this forward if you want. It is a card of waiting, but it's also a card about seeing things from a higher perspective. If you haven't, you're going to. If you haven't quite figured that last bit out. That's why I think they're telling you not to worry about time. I should have done it by now. I should have closed this chapter. I should have figured this out. You know, all of that. I feel like with this card, they're saying, don't rush yourself. Don't rush yourself. It's going to be fine. Okay, anything else? Yeah, you've got the Four of Swords. This is still healing. Page of Cups. Expect something unexpected. And then the Four of Wands. Stability, celebration. I feel like this rebirth is a celebration. You've got two fours here. They are about stability. I feel like you're closer than you think. 4 weeks is what they just said to me. 4 days to 4 weeks. Okay. Page of Pentacles. You could have help along the way. A friend could be mentoring you. Okay. And you've got the Death. You are so close. You've got that Five of Cups came out in reverse, so I'm taking it you're coming out of a sad period. Tell me about this new person coming in. Happy. Final, oh God. Final cards, please. Oh. Okay. Just 1 or 2 cards, please, Spirit, on this Ace of Cups and this 10 of Cups. Okay, so where you couldn't see clearly, now you are seeing clearly, very clearly, mentally. I think you're going to know what you want, what you expect. Give me anything else, please, Spirit. Knight of Cups. Person's definitely coming in. 2 of Cups. Tell me about the Hierophant. King of Pentacles could be an earth sign or somebody that's just in sync with you, because we did get the Queen of Pentacles over here. That's another match. This person's consistent, they're protective, they work hard. They're there when you need them. I've just seen this big man with big broad shoulders. So somebody that has got your back is what I'm seeing. Ace of Wands, brand new, fresh beginning. This has a lot of potential. And the Judgment. You're finally waking up and going towards the right type of people, or this is the right person for you. Ten of Swords. At last, that chapter is over. I'm so pleased for you, Pisces, because I've been through this myself the last sort of 3-4 years. A lot of karmic crap, a lot of dark night of the soul. So I'm happy to see this for us. And this, if you're not a Pisces sign, you could have Pisces in somewhere else in your chart, your rising or your Venus or your Jupiter signs. This is such a welcome message for Pisces. And finally, we've not run out of time. We're just finishing the last dregs of this. You've got the Death twice, going through a rebirth, a death and a rebirth, whole new cycle. But I don't just feel like this is a new cycle. I feel that this is a new you. You are not who you were when you started going through this cycle. You've done the healing, you've done the work. You've worked bloody hard and you've closed things that have been very, very difficult. And you've been betrayed and used quite a lot by people who just want to take, and no more. You are not allowing that anymore. You've got new love coming in. This is successful. This is a spiritual match as well as an emotional match as well as a tangible match. I feel like there's a lot of attraction between you. I also feel like you may feel like you've known this person before in another life, but something will feel very familiar about them. You are rebuilding. This is definitely coming in for you during finishing this in July. From July onwards, this is coming. I don't feel like you might meet them in August. You may not jump into it. I've got a few pages here. You may just sort of stand back and assess, be friends with them for a little while. I don't feel like you'll really get going with this person. It's around about November, but you will see them and you will have communication with them and you'll have time. So you may have your defences up a little bit. But give them a chance, because I really feel like this person's meant to be in that boat with you, going on this journey. Only you can decide if you want to. Look, King of Cups and strength. Have the emotional strength to be... to be honest with your emotions, but also you are emotionally intelligent. This person, again, could be a King of Cups, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. Cancer is a very good match for Pisces. So are Earth signs, by the way. So, yeah, have the courage to allow this person in and be emotionally open with them, which is something maybe you haven't done in the past. That's what I have for you today, Pisces. You have a fab week, and I'll catch you at the end of July. Take care.